Hello everybody. Today we're going to discuss about ecological conservation. Why is it important, especially in today's world? First, let's understand what's the meaning of ecological conservation. In simple words, it means protecting natural resources, biodiversity, and all forms of life to ensure a balanced and safe existence on Earth. The ecological system depends on the balance between plants, animals, water, air, and land. When this balance is disturbed, issues like global warming, water crises, deforestation, and species extinction increase. If we talk about our roots and science, from Indian perspective on ecological conservation, we find that the Indian traditions are not merely spiritual. They are deeply tied to natural science and ecological balance. In ancient Indian thought, we have always considered the nature as divinity. We worshipped the river as a mother, trees as gods, the cow as a mother, earth as Dara, and air as a deity. This was not just religious faith, but an intelligent conservation system, using emotional connection to ensure nature's protection. Today, as the ecosystem is under threat, we must return to our roots. That's why this presentation focuses on three symbolic elements. The first one is Gau Vandanam, or cow reverence. This is because the cow is connected to organic farming, rural life, and the nutritional cycle. The second is Gaj Vandanam, or elephant reverence, because the elephants are seed dispersers, forest expanders, and guardians of jungles. Third and last is Tulsi Vandanam, or holy basil reverence. The plant of Tulsi purifies the air, has medicinal properties, and symbolizes environmental care at home. Now, let's discuss why these three are selected. This is because all three of them play a direct role in the ecosystem. They are deeply rooted in our culture, making their conservation a potential social movement. They help inculcate ecological sensitivity in children and youth. Let's begin with Gau Vandanam and understand the connection between the cow and ecology. From traditional viewpoint, in Indian culture, the cow is revered as a mother. She is called a living biolaboratory on Earth. If we talk about its scientific and ecological role, on average, one cow produces 5,000 kilograms of dung and 400 liters of urine per year. Cow dung is used to make biogas, organic manure, and gobar paint, all sustainable alternatives to chemical products. Cow urine is a natural pesticide and has medicinal properties. Looking at the statistics, India had 180 million cows in 2012, which reduced to around 140 million by 2022. This decline has affected organic farming and increased dependence on chemical fertilizers. The soil fertility is reduced due to chemical fertilizers, and the pollution in water sources has increased drastically. This is a major cause of farmer suicides due to rising costs and debt. You must be wondering, why should children understand this? The reason is simple. They must realize that cows are not just religious symbols, but vital links in natural balance. Moreover, gaushalas or cow shelters should be seen as scientific labs. Let's proceed to Gaj Vandanam and understand the role of elephants in the ecology. Elephants are considered as the engineers of the forest. An elephant eats around 150 kilograms of food and excretes 50 kilograms of dung every day, which contains seeds. These seeds fall to the ground and contribute to forest expansion. Comparative statistics showcase that India had over 30,000 wild elephants in 1990, which reduced to around 27,000 by 2023. Encroachment on elephant corridors has led to more severe damage too. The seed dispersal has reduced up to a large extent, and it has resulted into lower plant density. Moreover, the habitats of other species are affected. Again, why should children understand this? The reason is that elephants are not just zoo animals, but the lifeline of forests. Protecting them ensures the entire ecological system remains safe. Lastly, we'll talk about Tulsi Vandanam and the power of Tulsi plant. From traditional perspective, Tulsi leaves are considered sacred and medicinal. From scientific importance, in Ayurveda, Tulsi is regarded as an immunity booster. It emits an average of 20 to 30 milligrams of oxygen per day. It eliminates up to 80% of airborne bacteria in the surrounding environment. From environmental perspective, since 2000, keeping Tulsi plants at home has declined, especially in urban areas. As a result, indoor air pollution increased, and minor illnesses became common. Again, why should children understand this? They should see Tulsi not just as a ritual plant, but as a protector of life. Planting Tulsi at schools, homes, and on terraces is a simple step towards environmental protection. The role of children and youth in preserving the ecology is very significant. Today's children are tomorrow's leaders. What they learn today shapes society tomorrow. If they develop respect for nature in childhood, it stays lifelong. They should be encouraged to participate in campaigns like No Plastic, Save Water, Adopt a Cow, etc. They should plant Tulsi, Neem, Ashoka at home. We should organize Gaushala visits, forest excursions, and environmental weeks in schools or colleges for them. Coming over to the conclusion, we should understand that our traditions are not just rituals, but methods of natural preservation. Cow, elephant, and Tulsi, all are symbols of nature, then guardians of our ecological system. We must connect faith with science, bring traditional wisdom into practice. Here is a small message to everyone. Animals, trees, air, and stream. Together they form life's dream. The tree of life stands proud and grand. Understand this truth, it's nature's stand. When all four walk side by side, with unity and vision wide, the earth blooms with harmony bright, and nature shines in endless light.